modulate your voice on stream.
I got these fucking Pokemon emotes for playing that fucking Pokemon MOBA that like was around for like 2 minutes.
And welcome to the stream.
You can still play.
Good timing.
Mute that.
Mute what?
Your mom.
He's playing the stream on his phone out loud so that we can all be very, very confused. And by we all, I mean me and Jordan.
Look at his boobies dancing.
Are you talking about
dancing?
Me? Boobies
Drew,
dancing?
Do it again, Drew. Look at boobies dancing again.
I saw that deadlift you were doing.
I could never.
Oh,
I
jeez.
wouldn't do that. Not in public.
Well,
Welcome.
one and all to
Welcome.
the Mimic Loaf D&D channel. Well, the Mimic Loaf channel, D&D game, I should say. Tonight, obviously, continuing our adventure in the Astral Sea campaign, our main campaign. Yeah, newly affiliate. Feels good, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah, get
Feels
that
great.
money.
So good.
Get that
We're not
shmoney.
in it for that.
Yes,
I know.
Watch out, Matt Mercer, we're coming for you.
Ooh, that's a threat.
Oh, Dem's fine words.
Look, Matt, if you wanna reach out to me and ask me to play in one of your games, like I'm more than happy to. Just like
I challenge
your people to
all
contact
critical
my
role
people.
for combat.
yeah.
Trial by Pretty sure violence.
Are you sure
Laura
you want to
would
do
just
that? I feel like
outsmart
they
all
would
of
like
us.
min-max the
I was going to
shit.
say Laura would just outsmart everyone here and get ruined.
Anyway, yeah, welcome. Do we have any announcements? Do we announce what we talked about, or do we not announce it? We'll do that later. I don't know.
I feel like
What exactly?
What did we talk about?
nah. I don't
so-
think. I don't think.
Not at the
I think.
moment.
We'll do that later then.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else they want to say, or do we go straight into recap?
Live TV.
Live,
Yeah.
TV. We're doing it live.
Still alive.
I guess without further ado, Jackson, over to you for the recap, bud.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Do it.
You wanna start
That's a really good thing. Everything's good.
Okay, I'll start from the top. So, as always, we want to thank our sponsor, our wonderful friends over at Stabby Joe and Co. Makers of fine overgarments, garments, and undergarments. There is currently a discount code, Mimic5, MIMIC 5. Use that at checkout to get 5% off your order, I believe. Cool, yeah, so this recap is brought to you by, once again, Stabby Joe & Co. So, getting into the recap. After hearing a monstrous roar at the beginning of last session, Venos reacted by casting Shatter on the corridor to the west, blocking off that entrance to the room. Immediately after this happened, a massive, grotesque bug burst into the room, its back covered with pulsating green egg sacs. As soon as this happened, however, we snapped back to Charpok's perspective, with him emerging from his cocoon on the ship, a bluish-green color. Wondering where he was, the crew of the ship informed him of the situation with a party aboard the other ship. They then informed him that they would be firing him by ballista aboard that ship. Meanwhile, back with the rest of the party were going toe to claw with this mother bug, Each time it was hit, the egg sacs on its back would rupture and spew forth swarms of tiny little insects. Just as the party's situation looked dire, Charpok came bursting through the ceiling, ready to help the party. After a well-fought battle, with Zil landing the final blow on the large insect, the party went to explore the rest of the ship and attempt to find a way to return it to Haku. Along the way, John grabbed a flask of the mysterious green liquid that covers the interior of the ship dubbed MGL 2.0, and Ali and Zil discovered various maps in the map room. Upon reaching the bridge of the ship, the party found that it still had power and the weapons were operational. With a blast from one of the front-mounted cannons, the party signaled the scimitar, who promptly picked the party up and took them back to Haku. Along the way, Zil revealed his backstory to the party, finally feeling like he could trust them with these sensitive secrets. Upon arriving back at Haku's ship, he took the party to his house in a space between spaces and gave them their agreed-upon payment of 1 spelljammer. While there, the party met Haku's wife Finn and their 2 children, Enzo and Elvine. Finn also informed the party of some rumors as to where some of the keys to Grimm's vault could be, with the nearest one potentially on Zesto. Before the party left, Finn tapped into Vi's mind and helped her recall her forgotten past. Upon leaving Haku's house, the party returned to his ship before summoning their newly acquired ship and boarding. The session ended with Zil being named captain of their new ship, Sol being appointed as first mate, Ali as the gunner, and Charpok as the lookout. End scene.
End scene.
Didn't we find out a little something about our friend John?
No, I don't think so. I just mentioned. I talked to Haku about if he finds any of the magical weapons similar to the one that Azoth has, just to be cautious and maybe not go selling it out. One thing he did miss, Jackson, was I took the mysterious healing potion that I made.
Oh my god, I forgot!
And
No, I can't believe I
my
forgot.
hair doubled in size every hour, and I also profusely sweat green liquid.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. I'm
had
so
to be
sorry.
dispelled.
You're a swamp monster.
Yeah, Finn had to dispel the curse off me when I went into Haku's house.
I can't believe I forgot. I'm so sorry. But yes, that also happened. Haz is now essentially a slimy Chewbacca.
Yeah, Finn dispelled it when.
Oh, that's right, yes.
So you are a plasmoid, right?
I am now, apparently.
I am now. So yeah.
Cool. So
Wonderful.
that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session. So there you guys are standing, looking at your new ship.
King of the castle.
Kind of exploring it. It's a very basic ship. It's made primarily of wood with lime green painting. Are you alright, Sam? You're already gone.
She's done already.
Just turn off the camera. I'm kidding. Don't do that
Just
because it'll
leave.
screw up the overlay. Yeah, so lime green painted on all of the banisters. There's a large wooden sign on the side painted in gold that says the Golden Heir, as in like the heir to the throne. As you guys are
Wink, wink.
exploring around and finding things and looking at the ship that you guys now are completely under the control of, Dunda joins you.
Yes.
Sorry?
Nothing. Continue.
Are we in
Okay.
control of the ship,
Controlling
or is the ship controlling us?
Who knows?
Sudden change of genre.
Evil shit.
Little did you know, this is a horror campaign.
Turns into a mimic and grows teeth.
Ghost shit.
Yeah, Dunda walks up onto the deck of your ship, and joins you lot.
I'd say, wait, whoa, wait, who said you could come on our ship, man? Look.
All right. The boss kind of wanted me to join you guys down to Zesto.
Oh, I'm just joshing you, Dunda. You're always welcome on my ship anytime.
Right, because we're friends, right?
Exactly, best pals.
You
I've
hear
never
in
had
your
a best
mind.
pal.
You hear in your mind, Zil. He's like, "Hey, we have a intruder on the ship. Gang attack! Arms, everyone!"
It's alright, Charpock. It's alright. Calm down.
As
I know
you hear
you've
a
been asleep
crossbow
for
bolt hit next to Dundo. It's
I know you've been asleep for a while, but you know, it's okay. Calm down.
Yeah, Dunda kind of walks up to you, Zil. You being the I want to say self-appointed captain.
No, self-appointed. Thank you very much.
The person who knows how to fight.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for you.
So he comes up to you, Zil, and he's like, "Right, the boss wanted me to give you these." And then out of his pocket, he pulls out like what looks to be like a dirtied pile of folded cloth. He sees like the bit of dirt on it and goes, and like laughs a little bit, shaking the dirt off, and hands it to you. You kind of unfurl it to find that it is a flag. It is blue, like it is a blue colored flag, and it's got the like a silver face of a fox in the center. He's like, well, the boss wanted me, to give you that. It's kind of his colors, so don't be getting into trouble, I guess. Right? And he kind of like looks at you.
Of course. Of course. Wink, wink.
He then continues and goes, all right, well, I've been told I need to organize a meeting with you and Eddie for one of these keys, yeah?
Oh, yes, the keys to Grimm's Vault, yes.
Right, well, I got coordinates to the Zesto capital. Have you ever heard of it? It's called I've forgotten.
Sediment Central.
Yeah, that one. Sediment Central. He actually forgot. I didn't forget.
Well, Zil knows, so Zil corrected him.
Yeah, he's like, have you ever been?
No, I haven't been. I've heard tales, but no, never visited myself.
Right. Well, have you ever heard of Edward Griswold?
Would I have?
No.
No, I have not. Who's that?
He's a bit of a nasty fella. He used to run with the boss and his missus when they were gallivanting around. He was, I guess, the muscle of the group.
Right.
He's a bit of a git, to be honest.
Yes.
An angry git.
Oh, okay. And this is who we're meeting with?
Aye. Unfortunately, he's the one with the key.
That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate for you, maybe. I'm not the one that's going to be talking to you.
As I'm talking to Dunda, I turn around and look at the party. I'm like,
be on your best behavior, kids.
Be on best behavior, guys, or no dinner when we get home.
Yes, Azov?
During that conversation, Azoth is like sat up on the side of the hull, like doing that game thing, how far he can lean back without balancing.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
You better hope your wings are growing in, boy.
Ooh. Not great. 14.
Yeah, you get far enough back, and then you feel yourself go, and you like tip forward. You're doing it pretty well.
If Zill's like pointing at us, trying to look authoritative, I'm like smiling at him while leaning back.
Right, well, when you're ready, Captain.
Well, let's set off, shall we?
How?
What do you mean, how?
I've never flown one of these.
Well, don't worry, I have, so it's all right. I'll take care of it. And I would like to go sit at the Spelljammer helm.
Sweet. So you walk up onto that second deck, and find a chair in front of the big spinning wheel or where you think you would find a big spinning wheel. You find a chair instead.
The big spinning wheel's a bit redundant.
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
After the conversion.
It's just for show.
This looks cool.
As you sit down on the chair, you begin to feel tingles all over your body. You feel it's almost as if the hair on your arms stands on end.
Oh, okay. It is a familiar feeling.
It is a very familiar feeling.
Cool.
Dunda then gives you kind of points you towards the direction you need to be heading, and you guys take off.
Cool.
Towards the planet Zesto. For those that either forgot or don't remember or don't know, Zesto is the planet closest to... Yeah, I didn't update your token, I'm sorry.
Closest to the
It's
stars,
closest to the sun, correct. So it's on its surface, it's like a very barren red sand and rock wasteland. Not very many creatures can survive on its surface. Those that can are usually terrifying beasts.
Nice.
As you guys head towards the surface of Zesto, flying towards this giant red planet, you can't help but feel the heat radiating off the Aylmore star. Causes you to sweat everywhere, even in places you didn't know you could. The surface of Zesto becomes closer and closer. You see the red wasteland. This is the very minimal plant life you can see scattered throughout its surface. Yes, Sol?
Was it roughly 6 hours to get there?
No, it's a lot less.
Damn.
Can you describe?
I mean,
Can you describe the travel of the ship so everyone knows exactly how fast it goes?
Oh,
so,
yes, yeah.
It's almost... Think of it like... I don't know how to describe it, but because of the distance that you guys are traveling, it's not traveling super fast at this point. However, for those that have traveled on Spelljammers before, they travel very fast to the point where you can travel hundreds of thousands of miles in a matter of hours. They are super speedy boys. Super speedy boys. Think
super speedy.
Yeah, super speed.
Like a jump
speedy
drive.
Boys. Yeah, think like jump drive. Yeah.
And because we were in orbit, obviously,
correct.
It was not a very...
It was not very long. No.
Yeah. It wasn't...
Cool. Yeah.
Big sad.
Everyone can get their space legs.
Yeah.
Oh, I want space rest.
Yeah, what little life you see on signs of life, the shrubbery and whatnot on the planet's surface, you see is dried and shriveled. Following the coordinates that Dunda gave you, you see what looks to be a cluster of metallic domes jutting from the ground.
I love things that jut.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Have we made it onto the surface, or are we still in the ship?
You are still on the ship currently.
Do we want to get straight into it, or would we like to take a moment's rest, considering the previous adventure?
How's everyone looking?
Well, how does
Who's going? Everyone just kind of
how's the weather
stopped.
looking? How is the weather looking?
There's no clouds in sight. It is
Is it like a
very
windy
hot.
planet? Very hot?
No,
It's
not
fucking hot.
windy to the point where it's like wind. It's more like force being pushed off the Aylmore star as small eruptions explode on the planet's surface. On the Aylmore star's surface. Yes, Sol?
Now that we're closer, can I do the big stare at the sun just to suss
Sure.
out what I thought I saw before?
Sure, you burn a hole in your iris.
Sick.
Woo! Blind for the rest of the campaign.
Hour.
Yeah, do a perception check for me. I'll continue with this thing. As you approach these large metal domes, it almost begins to open like an iris box. So the top kind of twists open revealing a platform beneath it. On this platform is various spacecrafts of different shapes and sizes. You see a white dragonborn individual on the platform with 2 brightly lit blue flames waving them at your ship, just kind of like pulling you. He doesn't even respond to you waving. He's just like pulling you guys in a particular direction and guiding you to a spot where you can land.
Like Professor X, like sitting in his chair, like.
Yeah.
He's just doing his job, man. He's just trying to pay the bills.
Yeah.
As you guys begin to get to that landing phase, the top of the dome shuts, and it almost instantly becomes cooler in the area around you on the landing platform.
Perfect.
You even begin to feel a cool breeze kind of like rush over you, almost like they're ventilating air. Welcome to Zesto's capital, Sediment Central.
It's fucking small.
Is that small?
Yeah,
Well,
it's the tiny little
because I see a loading screen, so yes.
Yes. A black loading screen.
Grey loading screen for me.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
And it was all yellow.
I'm loaded.
Are
Yeah,
all
I'm
those
loaded
little
too.
things houses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking, who would choose this planet of all places?
A lot of people.
Also, some
Weirdos.
people maybe just don't have a choice.
Yeah, there's a housing crisis.
A little bit,
No.
yeah.
Don't we know it?
Touche.
So as you guys land, you see the white dragonborn kind of like stop waving as you guys land, and he just like looks off to the side, off to like a small office. Somebody gives him the thumbs up, and then he like walks off to his next job. You guys have officially landed in the spaceport, which I will now mark on the map.
I guess they knew we were coming.
Oh, it's already marked. Never mind.
Who do I have to pay to keep this ship here?
I don't know. You're gonna have to find out.
I look at.
Off.
I use my high perception skills on as ship scout to try and find a harbor master.
Cool. Make a perception check. I also forgot to ask Sol what your perception check was.
Terrible.
Okay. You burn your iris.
It's a solid 11.
Solid 11. Cool. You kind of like look around and you see lots of people. There are lots of people floating around, some on the ship, some on the docks, some you see like unloading things. You see like a main office to one side, and just past that are a set of stairs that seem to descend into the building.
I see the first person that is like slightly finer clothed than everyone, and I just like, you! Harbor master!
How dare you speak to me? I am not the harbor master.
Okay. Where is he? You look like one.
I do not. I am much a finer gentleman. The harbor master would be in his office over there. And he points to that building in that corner, near the stairs.
See, I'm a brilliant scout, and I run over.
As you run over, you see like a very small like desk with an open window, and a elven gentleman currently going over like a ledger. He's writing some stuff down, and he's like, "You're from the Golden Air, yes?"
Correct. Wait, how'd you know our name already?
Gil told me, and he points at that white dragonborn.
How did he know?
It's on the
You
side of
related
your ship.
to Azov?
Who's Azov? No,
Never
it's on the
mind.
side of your ship, dimwit.
Oh. Fair. How much to dock it here?
Depends on how long you think you'll be staying.
What if we don't know?
I guess
Yeah.
like 10 gold pieces, and I'll hold it, and then any more than 10 gold pieces worth, I'll, I guess, charge you when you come back.
Hypothetically, if we never come back, do you just like let it go and it floats away?
Well, I mean, after a while, we'd probably just take the ship.
And we just take it back and go. You know, a good deal. Here's dead gold.
Awesome. He takes the gold and he fills out this paperwork thing, spins the book on the table and pushes it towards you, and he's like, right, just signature here, Captain. And he hands you an ink quill.
I look around. Is anyone else near me?
I did say at the start that I wanted to head over to the office.
So yes,
but
Zill is near you.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I see him walking over. He's like, I am not the captain. Here he comes now.
Right. And then he kind of like shifts the book towards you.
I just like scribble my name.
Cool. What do you sign it as?
I signed it as Zill. Thank you very much.
He doesn't sign it, he just writes Z.
No,
I do what my signature is in real life, and it's literally just a scribble. I just go.
No, it's just like you start writing BR, and then you're like, oh shit, scribble it out, and then
scribble it out.
You're telling me you don't have a stamp that you just...
He does.
He lost it.
Dude, but
signet ring.
It's
a signet ring.
Yes, but that is very much a calling card of the Aylmore Empire, which I do not want to be associated with.
Good point.
As per last session's discussion.
Yes, as per last session's discussion. Yeah.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So you kind of begin to head down these stairs into the building beneath you. Is that a sub or something? No. Yay! You just gifted a sub. Thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
And it was gifted to Ranks.
Oh,
Strengths.
ew.
Ranks.
Ain't that
Thank you.
favoritism? Yeah, so you guys begin to head into this building beneath you. In front of you is this massive set of stairs. Multiple people currently coming and going up and down. As you descend, you see a large central train station of sorts. People everywhere with tracks leading in multiple directions. Dunder kind of like nods at your group and begins to leave you, heading towards one of the train platforms. You all stand there in the central station platform. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I guess we're following Dunder.
Yeah, I was going to say, I followed Dunder straight away.
Cool.
Yeah. I have no idea where I'm going, so Dunder seems to know, so let's go.
So you guys follow Dunder to this small track of a single track that heads west, sorry. And he kind of like notices you all following him, and he's like, "What are you laughing at? You laughing at me?"
Crashed and everything. Just ignore her.
Okay.
I had this and I flicked. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of sees you all heading towards his direction, and he's like, well, it's probably not a good idea you follow me. I'm going to set up the meeting. He doesn't quite like new people.
Well, then
Right.
where do you suggest that we go?
I mean, it's up to you. You got like, I say, probably about 2 days. Up to
Okay,
you
do you
what
think
you guys
there is a
want to
weapon
do.
market here? With great swords.
I mean, there's definitely a market. It's to the opposite direction, and he points kind of east, in an easterly direction.
And
He's
there's
like-
a train going that way?
And he kind of points at a platform that specifies to the east station. You see in big, like, arcane, almost candlelight looking font in front of the train. He's like, "Hey, that one will take you to the east station. Just FYI, you kind of got to pay to travel around here. It's a silver piece per station, so just keep that in mind.
Easy.
And trust me, you don't want to be found not paying. It's risky business." Yes, Zil?
I think Charpok/Reese raises a good question. When you say we have 2 days, do you mean today and then tomorrow and then we go? Or is it like till the end of the day, then tomorrow is the first
Well,
day.
it's kind of morning at the moment, so yeah. So I got today and tomorrow trying to set up this meeting, and then the day after. So yeah,
The day after will be the meeting.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably in the
Well,
morning. He's a little
hopefully.
bit friendlier after breakfast.
Right.
Ain't we
Okay.
all?
You better not be setting up this meeting in some of these taverns around town, I hope.
No. We be setting it up at his house. It's a bit spooky, so try
So
not
what you're
to-
saying is no drinking for you for 2 days to set this up, right?
He kind of like, you see him kind of scoff, and then you can see the thought in his head that he thinks you're making a joke, and he's like, "Aye, no drinking," and then kind of gives you a wink.
That was fucking serious.
Right. Well, yes, so.
More of an out of campaign question. If it's morning now, when the fuck was it night, and why didn't we rest? Because according to my notes, it's been day 8 for 3 sessions now.
Yes. So because
Day
you're
and
on a
night
different
doesn't
planet,
really exist.
being night doesn't technically exist in outer space.
Okay.
And you technically flew to a ship, which was 4 hours away, fought, which took you another hour or 2, then flew back, which was 4 hours away.
Right.
So it's morning here,
So
but
we lost time.
yeah,
Got it.
so it's like you've lost time
I hate it. I want my spells back.
in travel, so to speak. And he's like, he goes, right, well, yeah, you guys go take the east train to go to the markets, and I'll talk to old Eddie.
Sorry, Dunder. Before you go, is there like anywhere that we can stay around here? I'm sure you know of all the finest taverns and watering holes.
There's a couple of places I'd recommend. There's a place called the Bulkhead. Kind of hard to miss. It's a giant ship out in the city. It's a little bit south of here. Then there's also the Hag Hotel, which is a little bit north of here. It's right next to Oliver's Onsen.
Oliver's Onsen?
Aye.
Whereabouts is Oliver's Onsen?
He gives you directions to a few places within town.
Okay.
So let me update your maps accordingly.
Beautiful.
He even gives you directions to the lagoon markets.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then that's where the bulkhead is. Okay, cool.
Cool. And he's like, I best be going. Anything else you got to ask me before I go?
Would you know of any small errands that we could do in the next day or so to pass some time?
Look, I don't know about errands, but I mean, you could always go to the Sphinx Sanctum, the Sanctum of the Sphinx. It's a little bit south of here. It's like I guess it's a bit of a touristy place. You can either walk, it might take you a bit, or you could take the train and get off at the Colosseum station.
The Colosseum station.
Aye,
like the
yes,
sound
there's a
of that.
Colosseum.
And this Sanctum of the Sphinx.
Aye.
What makes it a tourist attraction? Like,
Well, you see, it's like it's a place full of I wouldn't say full of knowledge, but like it's you go there and you like have to answer riddles and you get prizes and stuff.
sounds like it could be fun.
Sounds familiar.
I'll mark that on you guys' maps. And he goes, if you're heading to that part of town, I also recommend Mystic Mongo's. It's a bit of an eclectic place, but you know, it might have some pretty fancy stuff for you.
Mystic Mongos.
Aye.
Mystic Mango's got it.
No,
Let's
Mongos. Mongos.
Mongos. No,
Yeah,
that's-
Yeah, like the French.
What?
Mongols.
What's a French?
A French.
Oh, a
What's a
French? No,
French?
a Mongo. M-O-N-G-O. or Gore.
Mongoose. Okay, got it.
He just like shakes his head.
Well, Dunder, we'll let you be on your way. You have very important business to take care of.
Hey.
Um,
And don't forget to have some fun. You see like this big grin on his face.
Don't tell me what to do.
I would like to then turn to the party and pose the question to the party, what do you guys want to do?
I desperately want to go to the market.
Riddles.
Riddles.
I want to do riddles as well.
Would not mind grabbing some herb supplies from the market.
Should we possibly bog our thing and then meet up somewhere for like to rest and shit?
Right. Where would we like to meet up? Because I
like
also need to
the-
go to the market.
I like the sound
Bulkhead.
of it's up to you. The Bulkhead or the Hag Hotel.
Hi.
Hag.
Hag?
Hey.
It's the
Well,
hag
we're on a
hotel,
station, aren't we?
You are currently in the center station there.
Yeah.
The top of it is the landing platform, and then you guys have kind of gone downstairs into the station, to which I will mark the stations on your map.
You know when you go to like what am I thinking? Like a new airport or something like that, and they got like a wall full of like pamphlets and brochures and shit of things to do in the city. Can I find something like that just to see if the Hag Hotel and the Bulkhead, which one's better?
Bulkhead, you find a wall full of these pamphlets, to the point where now I'm going to unlock everything on your map.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
That's fucking good thoughts right there. You read of a place called Sediment Church, which is to the north. It is a church that what do you call it? Worships a god called the Forge Master. You see a very ratted pamphlet that looks like it's been there for a while about a shop called Bountiful Harvest.
Oh.
You see a very nice, elegant pamphlet about the Miracle Tree, which is a giant tree that's surrounded by things of like flowers, like fields of flowers, a field of flowers. You read about the mine, which is to the north, to the south. You also read about a bookshop, which is close by to where the mine is. You read, you walk past, as you're walking past, you see a cat. A cat. You see like one of those, like, you know, like those those signs where it's like, oh, we're looking for a band member, rip here. There's like one of those that's like, have you got a knack for inventing? Got some great ideas that you'd like to invent? Well, come on down to Yuffie's Tower.
Oh, I definitely got one of those, and I got some plenty of stupid ideas that I want made.
You also read a thing about the Colosseum, and how they hold like monthly tournaments. There's also a wanted thing where it's like, wanted party to go up against Red Dragon.
Any mention of payment?
No mention of payment.
Escaping with our lives?
You
I
get
think
to live. That's your
that's
payment.
sufficient enough, yeah.
And yeah, so they are now all marked on your map.
Amazing.
Excellent.
I'm going to start making my way to the market. Anyone who would like to join me to the market,
I'm with you,
I'm
John.
coming.
Yep,
Yeah,
market it
northeast
is.
of town.
I only have
Where-
97 gold.
And we're meeting at the Bulkhead, correct?
Only.
I don't want
Actually, yeah, Nathan, which one's better, the Bulkhead or Hag Hotel?
After reading like some of the literature, you find the Hag Hotel to be like a very dim, like it feels a little bit depressing. You find information of the Bulkhead about their warrior memorials and how they have them on the walls, and yeah.
So they have like like slayed creatures or like
Yeah.
plaques to like fallen warriors or something.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
both.
different
Okay.
things.
I would
Who's
also
heading
like
to? Oh, go.
to remind that Zil would like to keep a low profile, so although the bulkhead would probably be more comfortable, maybe consider the Hog Hotel to keep a low detail.
Hmm.
I don't mind a dimly lit room.
As long as it's relatively comfortable and there is
Well, it is near the market. We could simply pass by to.
So who's going to the market? Everyone? Oh well. I guess I'm going to the Sanctum of the Sphinx by myself then.
No, I'm going to the. I'm going to the Sanctum
Okay.
of the Sphinx.
I want to go to Sanctum of the Sphinx and then Mystic Mongos afterwards.
Cool. Are you like you've got 2 days and that's enough to do like everything. So up to you guys whether or not you want to split up or whether you want to.
Actually, if we haven't trying to do
Going
everything,
directly to
Let's
the
just
most
stay
dangerous
together.
thing.
actually, you know what? Nah, stuff you guys. I want to go. As soon as I heard that Sphinx thing, I want to go. I want to go test my metal.
Yeah. Okay.
Flex my brain muscles.
Okay.
Really wants to turn into a sphinx.
Yes, Azza?
Can I grab a flyer for the Colosseum on my way out?
You definitely can.
Thanks.
Do you grab the one about the dragon or do you grab the
Yeah, I'll take one off.
Yeah.
I'll do a little
You
set.
just take a little. It's like made it to look like a dragon head, and you just like rip it off.
That is my hoard.
It's a picture.
Add it to my hoard.
The Colosseum ad above it is like a picture of like a very very muscly half orc, and he's doing that pose, and it's like we want you. Cool. So for those that head to the markets, you taking the train or are you walking?
We've got time to walk.
Walking?
Or we can take the train.
Entirely up to you guys.
Hypothetically,
Out in a central station.
Sorry, what was that,
So,
Azza?
like, I know we lost time and it's day, but are we feeling like any certain points of exhaustion might be kicking in at any point?
Not at this
or-
point, no.
Okay.
Space does a weird thing to you, you see.
We're invincible.
Cool.
You
I'm happy to
definitely,
walk.
if you go past like the end of today and continue to stay awake, that's when you'll probably start feeling something.
Sick.
But luckily, like sitting on the ship and having to and fro is enough to like just give your bodies a bit of a rest between distances.
We've had some short rests between here and there, so
Yeah,
Can I mark a short rest?
you definitely can if you'd like.
I would love that.
Anyone that wants to mark a short rest, feel free to.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
As you guys were traveling around neon space.
Dun.
Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so you guys walking towards the markets. You guys pass quite a few people going around about their normal days. You see some people collecting bread, picking flowers. Like you see a few kids running around to and fro. There seems to be quite a mix of races compared to the last planet that you guys were on, Terra Machina. There's dwarves, there's gnomes, you see dragonborns here. There's a couple of tabaxis, even like a loxodon, which for those that don't know is like a elephant man.
Zil, this is just even more
And there's a
opportunity
few gifs.
for Zil to get even more racist.
Venos just puts his hand onto Zill's shoulder and
Zill's
just
not
says,
there.
I'm not there.
"Oh no, oh no!"
Nah, I'm only joking. Zil's not racist. Or is he?
The prince better watch his tongue.
You guys arrive at the markets. You see stalls aplenty. There's multiple stalls selling general goods. There's multiple stalls selling less normal goods. There's a scroll, what do you call it, shop. There's a few places selling weapons and armor and yeah, whole bunch of the different mundane items as well. Like block and tackle, burglars packs, diamonds.
I would just like to go to a general goods store for the time being.
Yeah, so you head up to one of the the general goods, and you see a human gentleman there, and he's like, "Hey, how may I help you today?"
Hi, I would just like to buy some assorted goods. Maybe some glass vials, if you happen to have a few of them.
How many glass vials did you need?
Just 3 for the moment.
3. Okay. Well, they'll run you. Let me just look this up.
1 GP each.
Sweet, thank you. I don't have to. He's like, that'll run you 3 gold pieces then.
Okay. Could I also maybe get? Do you happen to have a lantern on you?
I think I do. You see him ruffle around in some of the boxes that he has, and he pulls out a lantern. He's like, I don't have any oil for it though.
That's okay. I think that I could probably source one elsewhere for the time being. Would you also happen to have a small pouch of ball bearings by chance?
I don't. I just ran out, unfortunately.
Okay,
and by just ran out, I mean I don't usually have ball bearings.
Okay, that's fine. I will take the lantern if it's available, and I'll just take the vials.
Yeah, I definitely. And he hands them towards you. So yeah, 3 gold pieces for the. Yep.
Yeah, and 10 for the lantern. Yep. I'm guessing.
Yep.
And by I've never and by I don't usually stock ball bearings, it means get the fuck out of my shop. Fuck off.
I'm also just, for argument's sake, that water skin that I had of the MGL, I'm going to tip into one of the vials and then clean out my water skin and fill it back up full of water.
Yeah, awesome. Luckily, there's a lagoon right nearby that you can just fill it back up with.
Coincidence.
As you approach the lagoon edge, you see rushing water from the side of this massive rock wall, creating this really nice looking waterfall.
Sweet.
And yeah, you easily just empty your MGL and fill back up your water skin. Who else is at the market? Yeah, Ali?
Me.
You got your hands up.
I'm at the market.
Hello.
I'm just following around. When we were in there, I'd like to ask the guy, do you have any gum Arabic by chance? Do you know who would if you don't?
Well, I mean, yeah, I have probably a little bit. How much did you need?
Like this much.
Right. He kind of pulls out this little. Is it a clump of gum Arabic? What is it? What is gum Arabic?
So it's
Is it like molasses?
It's like a glue.
Like a glue.
Yeah, so it's like resin, and that can be made into a glue.
Yeah, sweet.
It's what you use to stick false noses on.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. He pulls out this little clump. You see a couple of little hairs on it, and he just picks it off the sticky stuff. And he's like,
You're a clump. Wow.
I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know how to charge for this. So I guess you could just have it. And he just hands it towards you.
What was your name? Sorry.
Hey, was that a sub or something? What was that?
No, it was Asha.
Oh no, we just had.
Oh, and here.
Yeah, we just had somebody sub or something. I'm not a sub, Billy. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Get
only if you ask nicely.
He's obviously a switch.
No, this is first time chatter. Relax.
Yeah, he just hands you the gum Arabic, and he's like, is there anything else I can do for you, my lady? And you see him blush a little bit on his face.
I was just
Zil telepathically gets a little bit jealous.
Telepathically gets jealous? How do you telepathically get jealous?
I'm sending jealousy vibes Ollie's way.
If you okay. Do you happen to have any I don't know how to word this without saying something. Thieves' tools.
I don't have any on. In me.
Like a
you see him look.
Anything?
I possibly have a screwdriver. Yes. Let me look through what I've got. And you see him flustily kind of go through a box behind him. and he pulls out a small screwdriver, and he's like, I've got this, and he kind of like shows it to you as if like a fine bottle of wine, like holding the tip and the handle, like they're holding the handle towards you.
That's perfect. How much would you like for that?
I wouldn't dare charge you for it.
Why is he in love with me?
He's got a fetish for halflings.
Because he's a pedo, that's why. Pedo.
I'm just going because I'm desperate to get to this weapon store. I'm going to say she is a child.
I am
and
not
drag
a child.
her out.
What was your
I'm
name?
sorry. Gallagher.
Goodbye while I'm being dragged out of the store. I'm not a child.
You're going to take note of that name? Gallagher, right now.
I'm doing it.
I heart Gallagher. And I heart
You
Zill,
carve it
and then he
into
crosses out Zill. Gallagher.
I've got written in my notes, Gallagher is a pedo.
Smart.
What do you then?
I'll never.
Hey,
not
the
think
difference
of
is we have, you know, it's if someone just saw you on the street and was immediately attracted to you, you know.
Somebody's
As a
definitely
Ollie.
jealous.
Yeah, Zill's a little bit jealous. That's what I'm saying. He's sending jealousy vibes.
Is there like a space Astral Sea Tinder or Grinder?
I
Yes.
need to get on it. I need to get Zill on it.
Astra?
Space
Astra?
invaders.
Yes.
Space Invaders, I love it.
Oh shit. Noting that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So you head to this small, I guess, what would you call it? Like weapon setup. You see a whole matter of basic weaponry. You see a couple of like smaller, like more mundane. Oh shit, bubbles. Things like chain and like torches and all that kind of stuff. A more like burly gentleman with like an apron on, thinning hair, so pretty much looks like me. Begins to speak, and he's like, "How you doing? What can I get you today?"
So I am looking for some scale mail and a greatsword of some description.
I don't have any great swords. I do have scale mail though.
And how much would that set me back?
Let me go find it first, and then he
Let me
goes
Google it
and-
first.
Yes, let me Google it first.
50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces. Okay, so
Yeah.
he comes back and he's like, you see this finely made armor will run you 75 gold pieces.
I will give you 15 gold pieces and this glowing sword, and I'm going to pull the
What?
jellyfish sword. The jellyfish sword has done nothing for me!
He goes,
It's because you haven't used it or given it
and
to Chopper.
he goes, may I? And he reaches out for the sword.
You may look,
And
and I'm going to...
I need to feel the blade to see if it's any good. He kind of like grabs it from you in the silence and just like runs his hand across the blade and like waves it around a little bit. And he's like, how about, look, I don't usually do trade. You make a persuasion for me. Persuasion check!
Persuasion! Alrighty. Sorry, just flicking through my stuff.
How dare you?
While you're waiting, was that the Mystic Mongoose that shop that we were
That's
just
a
in?
dirty
No,
20.
you're in the markets.
No. Okay. Ethan was wrong.
Ethan's always wrong. A dirty 20, did you say?
Yep.
He's like, look, make it 20 gold pieces in the sword, and I'd be happy to take it.
Can somebody else spot me the 5 gold pieces, please?
Why?
I'll throw in the $5.
Can I have 5 good pieces, please?
Please, sir!
You're asking for things now, but you're so rude to us all the time. You dragged me away from that guy.
You were taking too long, and he was flirting, and it was disgusting. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not helping you then. It's
I'll
fine.
throw in the $5 gold.
Cool.
Your abilities were much appreciated on the ship, Venos. I think you've heard this.
I appreciate that, John. Thank you kindly.
Sweet.
And I'm going to trade all that.
Sweet. He
for
takes
scale
the
mail.
sword and takes the gold and gives you the scale mail. Cha-ching!
Excellent.
Yes, Azoth?
While all that's happening, can I have a quick squeeze around and see if anything kind of stands out?
In what way?
Something a little bit magical looking or vicious looking, just out of the ordinary.
Sure.
You can mark off a detect magic for Nat if you want.
Yeah, if you throw them out, man.
Cool.
She's not here, so yeah.
So Vi casts detect magic. Multiple pings come from various different stalls. It's kind of like a symphony of pings. It's like bing, 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 to the point where there's almost, let me find out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 20 pings throughout the whole market.
Ollie, get busy.
I'm gonna steal so much shit tomorrow.
I'm gonna steal so much shit right now.
There's a number of scroll, like after Vi kind of like, I'm assuming she's kind of walking you through the stuff. There's a few weapons, there's a whole bunch of scrolls that show up. There's a couple of bits of armor, and then there's a couple of, there's a single necklace that gives off something.
Any weapons that would get Azor's attention, like big, sharp-looking?
There is a maul, a hand axe, and no, there's no great swords. A hand axe, a maul, and a scimitar. So you take that with whatever you would like.
I'll approach the shopkeeper and like, these magical items. You want to give me a quick run through and see if you could get a potential customer?
Which ones?
You know, all this. We got time, mate. Maul, probably.
The maul. Well, this is a standard. How you call it? Enchanted maul. It's just better at being a maul. You see. It's a +2 maul.
Oh, +2?
+2.
Easy Pete's.
All right.
And he kind of goes, this one will run you about 4,000 gold pieces. The scimitar, you see, it kind of gives you a bit of a warning if enemies are around, to the point where we call it, we call it the scimitar of warning. This one,
creative.
You see, this one's a little bit more of a random enchantment, not very well seen around here. This one probably go you about 60,000 gold pieces.
Fuck me.
Yeah, right.
Azos just like writing down a shopping list of things for Ali to steal. It's like, yes.
He would if he could write at all. It's just a bunch of random rune photos. Like,
I've also got a very similar item that has a very similar enchantment, but it's a hand axe, which will also cost you about 60,000 gold pieces.
A measly 60,000. Wow.
Sorry for taking up all of your time, mate, but what about that necklace there?
Oh, this necklace. Whoa. This one's special, you see. You see how it has these beads here, or at least spots for these beads? You kind of pull them off, you throw them, and they go boom. To the point where somebody would say it's probably equivalent of a fireball spell.
Fuck.
Damn.
Jesus.
I want them to all go off at once around someone's neck.
This one, because you see, it had
like an anal bead, just put them up and all back out.
He goes, look, this one, it did have 6 of these orbs on them. There's only one left, so I'd let it go for 300.
300. Not particularly my style, and I look to the party to see if anybody's interested. No one's got 300 gold, I get.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. She goes shoving something from the car next to
Boom bum beats.
I like the look of the hand axe, but I'm after something a bit bigger. Would you or someone you know maybe be able to source a battle axe for a good customer?
Well, I mean, that guy's probably got a battle axe, and he points to the stall that Venos is standing at.
Oh, I thought we were at the same shop.
No. Completely different shops.
Alright, well, is quality stuff or a bit of bad blood?
I mean, not as good quality as the stuff you find here, but, you know, it's okay.
Appreciate your time, and I'll throw a gold piece to him.
Anytime, my friend. And he takes it from you.
And I guess I'll go to where I thought I was. Nobody else wants to do anything.
So you join Venos as his transaction is finishing, and he's like, you see the guy who's, I've forgotten his voice, so I'm just going to do the one I think I did. And he's like, what can I get you? I don't think that was it, but
It was about right.
it was deep and it was gravelly.
Am I walking into Venos copying his voice like that as well?
Yeah.
Trying to find his voice.
Yeah, they're doing a voice off. No, you got to get a bit of a lower inflection and get a little phlegm in your throat.
I don't want to RP and take up a lot more time, but I'm essentially asking if he's got a battle axe.
He does have a battle axe, yes.
How much would that go for?
Battle.
1 gold piece.
5 gold pieces. I just googled it then. I just checked it. Yeah, I did actually.
How about a +1?
I think if we keep telling him how much it's going to cost, he's going to keep increasing the price.
That's why I said 5 gold
No,
pieces.
it depends on who you're going to. It's, yeah, he goes, this one, I'll give it to you for 10 gold pieces.
You got anything very similar to this, but with a bit more oomph, or nah?
Not in
I'll
battle
throw
axe
in
form.
this lightly worn leather armor for something with a little bit more oomph.
Great deal.
With
Great deal from Venos.
leather. Do you want more leather, or?
No, to give you the leather armor for something with a bit more oomph for my friend here.
Unless that leather is enchanted, I don't think it'd make up anything for it with something with a little bit more oomph.
Speaking of enchantment, would there be anywhere that you know around that may be able to help with that service?
No.
That's good. That's good. How much for the battle axe again? Sorry.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah. Venos, you happy to throw leather in if I give him 5 gold?
I can throw the leather armor buyback, plus your 5 gold.
Venos is just looking for excuses to get naked at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
ready to go to
excuses
the
to not be
bathhouse.
encumbered.
He's like,
Everything in the cave.
make a persuasion check, either together or somebody with advantage.
Okay, mine's a -1, so I don't know.
Do you want me to make it with advantage? Because
Yeah.
I'm +5.
Doesn't
Fuck
everyone have guidance?
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20?
Nat 20 on the first roll, baby!
So, he's like, look, you seem, I don't particularly want to see you unclothe yourself here. I'll give it to you for 5 gold.
Good man. Thank
Well,
you.
I'm just gonna... I'm
10
just gonna
gold
chuck
and he
in the-
does do it here.
I am honestly, mate, just trying to get rid of this leather armor. I do not want it in my backpack.
Well, I mean, I'll take it for free.
You can take it for free if you give my friend the battle axe for 5 gold.
I think he just said he would.
He just said he would give it to him for 5 gold.
That already happened.
Sure, I'll give it to him for 5 gold.
I'm gonna don my scale mail,
Sweet.
get rid of this
Leather
fucking
armor.
leather armor.
Cool.
I'll give Venos like a fist bump on the way out and be like, yeah, you're not so bad, mate. I don't know why they all talk so much shit about you.
I try my best.
I don't know why they constantly talk shit about you. Like, it never stops. They constantly talk shit about you.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything at the markets, or are we going to the Sanctum of the Sphinx?
Thank Sanctum of the Sphinx time, baby.
Cool. Sanctum of the
I
Sphinx
just need to
time.
know that I'm following Venos around angry, just like a toddler running away from fun.
Yeah,
Sanctum
you
of
would.
the Sphinx.
Make
more
a
like
perception check for me, Ali.
Great.
Sanctum of the Sphinx, more like Sanctum of the Sphincter.
Uh,
That's where I want to be.
Okay.
Pay attention to the game.
Zill gets to the thing and goes, "Aww."
18.
18. Every once in a while, as you like walking around being like all grumpy and stuff, you look back to the stall and you see like Gallagher kind of like looking around.
Oh. So like, we just do, bye, Gallagher!
Oh, bye. He just kind of like meekly yells back.
And then I turn back to Venos and I'm just,
Cool. Sanctum of the Sphinx. Are you guys traveling by foot or are you guys taking the train?
Where did we start? Sorry.
I'm taking the
You
train.
started at the center.
Nothing like a good train.
At the
I do
central?
not. I do
At
not
the
fucking
Sentinel.
walk.
At the Sentinel.
I'm
Tame
taking the train
train.
itself.
Yeah, we'll go to the Coliseum station if Zilla's paying.
I'll pay. You know, I'll
Cool.
pay.
So that is a
Right, I'll
silver
foot the bill.
piece.
1 silver piece for both of us
Each person.
each. Okay, so 2 silver pieces.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. I gotta fucking actually add silver pieces in.
Paching.
Fit.
Yes.
you forgot my name.
Charpok.
I followed Zill and Greeley, but as soon as we jumped on the train, I instantly try and check the seats. A, are there any signs that say don't put your feet on the seats?
No.
Good, so I put my feet on the seats. 2, do the seats like move back and forth like Australian trains?
Well, that's only Sydney trains. That's not
only
not
Sydney
Australian
trains.
trains.
Oh, whatever, like the Sydney
well,
trains
they
then.
cool like Sydney trains then?
No, they are not.
Uncultured swine. You don't know.
Well, I try to, and I'm extremely disappointed because I was going to ride that like a bull.
They're back to front like booth seats, and they're
Light
made
rail.
of. The inside is made of wood.
Oh, okay,
Like
fair.
the trams in Victoria.
Like the trams in WA.
As I'm trying to go from like cart to cart, seat to seat to try and find these, I miss the train station that they were getting off at,
Jesus Christ.
and I'll be getting off at the south train station.
Okay, cool. So that's 2 silver pieces for you then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I choose not to pay?
You can choose not to pay.
Yeah, done.
But the punishment is you get your hands cut off. All 4 of them.
I choose not to pay because, you know, I'm a rebel. If I have a graffiti can or something, or a spray can, then I would have done that too, but whatever.
Yeah, cool.
Damn, dude.
So you don't pay.
Carbok was here.
Let me just make note of that.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Cool. So you guys are taking the train station. You get off, and you see these large statues of a sphinx. There's one either side of this large, like pyramid, almost like temple. With a large set of stairs that go onto the inside of the temple. As you guys come into the temple, you see a few people wearing full, like, what would you call it? Like robes, tending to certain artworks, to little like candlelit shrines and whatnot. You see a whole bunch of people like looking around at the different artworks. You assume those are probably tourists. And a gentleman in a blue robe that has like a gold edging to it and like a light blue parts to it that kind of give this really nice mystical kind of feel to it, kind of approaches you and he's like, welcome to the Sanctum of the Sphinx. Do you need a hand today?
Where is the Sphinx?
We don't have a Sphinx here. And he winks.
I would like to see the Sphinx.
If you want to see the Sphinx, you'll have to do the quiz.
Is the Sphinx
Well-
a beast or a monstrosity?
It is neither. It is a mystical being.
How do we start this quiz? I think we're up to the challenge.
It's a silver piece. It's essentially there's 10 levels of riddles. If you answer all 10, you win. And we could possibly look at taking you to the Sphinx, and you win all the other prizes that are associated with it.
Is it 2 silver pieces each?
It's 1 silver piece per person.
Sorry, 1 silver piece per person. Yeah.
I'm
okay,
gonna
cool.
start elbowing though.
I'm like, fuck. Here we go. I just pay for the fucking train ride. Now fucking pay for your entry to the fucking whatever it is.
Can anyone shout me? I'm pretty good at riddles.
You're not here. I'm sorry.
It's
alright.
Yeah,
welcome, by the way.
Yeah,
DM, can Vi come with us?
That's fine. I'll say because she wasn't here earlier, she can definitely go with you.
Okay, I'm
trying
gonna
to watch the stream.
I'm gonna nudge Bill again.
Okay, fuck. Alright, I pay up 3 silver pieces.
He takes the silver piece and he's like, just bear in mind, it is 3 silver pieces per person per level. So each
what a fucking rot.
I thought you said it was 1 silver per person.
Per level.
You definitely
per level.
No,
so the way it works.
Didn't say per level. I'm pretty sure this is recorded. Can we go back?
I'm sure. And then we'll record, and you'll notice I did say per level when you guys were like me.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just caught off guard when you said. I was caught off when you said 3 silver pieces per person per level. 1 silver piece per person per level.
Yeah,
that's
1
fine.
silver piece per person per level. When you progress to the next level, you can choose to back out, and you get the prize of the level that you have chosen. Otherwise, you can pay the extra silver and go to the next level. They kind of increasingly get more and more difficult. If you get it wrong, you forfeit your prize, unfortunately, and you forfeit your silver. Do you accept the rules?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes,
well, on with the first level then.
Can I pay 16 silver and be level 20?
No.
That's what I understood.
Sweet. So he goes, okay, let's start with this one. What do the letter T and an island have in common? Don't Google it.
What do the letter T?
What do the letter T and an island have in common?
I see them fingers moving.
T and an
Who are you talking to?
Asher. She's the minute I said it, I saw her hands go down and then start typing.
What does a T and an island? What does the letter
the letter T and an island have in common?
Ooh.
The first one. Fuck me.
He then goes. It definitely. It's probably a little bit harder for the first one. Nobody's come through and done all of the things before. We've had people get to level 7 and level 8, but not very many people get all the way through to level 10.
And they got this one right.
Some people got this one right. Yes.
Fuck me.
You see, it changes every day. The things change every day.
Okay. Okay. What does the letter T and an island have in common?
Yeah. While they're stumped with this one, does anybody want to do anything else?
So
you're going
Charpok, upon checking all the seats and everything and realizing this is the most boring train that he's ever been on, he gets off at the next station.
Now stopping at South Station.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got. Yeah, fuck it. They get off there, try and I look around. No one's there. I'm like, okay. I turn around and I do see a big tower, Yuffie's tower, I'm assuming.
Yes, you see Yuffie's tower. There's this large, reddish kind of colored gem, looking gem kind of thing sitting in the top. And every once in a while, you see this spark kind of show through it.
That's interesting. Yeah, right, onward. So I head up.
You head towards Yuffie's tower. You see a small line that kind of comes through the door and goes into the room.
Okay, I open the door and
there's a line. There's a line. So
There's
the door
is
open and there is a line of people.
Oh, there's a line of people. I was like,
Yeah.
I go to the back and I say, excuse me. Tap on the person in front.
Yes.
How long have you been waiting?
Probably only about 15 minutes.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
It's pretty fast. I mean, when she gets ideas from people that aren't too good, she kind of sends them out. You know what I mean? So it's pretty quick. My idea is pretty great.
Oh yeah, what's yours?
Look, I probably shouldn't be saying to you, but because you're at the back of the line, that's fine. So imagine a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But it's jam instead of jelly.
Isn't it the same thing?
Oh, fuck. He looks like super disheartened and then he walks off and he's like, jam, jelly, jam, jelly, jam. Just like whispering it underneath his breath. And he walks off.
Perfect. One person down. Next one.
You can keep trying, but nobody else gives you the thing. Do you guys have an answer yet, or?
Yeah, they're both in the middle of water.
Did you Google that?
No.
Hand on heart. Okay, cool.
Chat helped with us. Chat helped out with that one.
That's fine. That's fine. He's like, yes, correct. They are both in the middle of water. Would you like to progress to level 2, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Before we progress to level 2, Sol had his
Sol.
hand up.
I want to go check out the big tree while they're doing whatever they're doing.
The miracle tree.
Yeah.
Cool. You head to the miracle tree. It'll take you a little bit from the markets to get there, but you can definitely head there. I'll give them the next thing, and then we'll come back to you while they're thinking.
Progress, I'll pay the
3 silver.
3 silver.
He's like, okay. What has 4 fingers and a thumb but isn't alive? As you move towards the miracle tree, you can't help but feel like this energy, Sol. It kind of like, it doesn't radiate within you, but it's like it makes you pick up your step a little bit more. As you arrive at the garden, you see it's a gated off little garden. There's large luscious trees in the center of it. Flowers are abundant. What would you like to do?
I'd like to. Can I go inside the little gated area?
Yeah. So there is an open part to the gate. You see a few people around, just like enjoying the flowers, lying down in the grass, all that kind of stuff.
I will like head in and then just off kind of to the side and kneel down and just take in the tree.
Make a perception check for me. Have you guys got an answer?
Is it a glove?
He's like, yes, good job. A glove. Would you like to progress to the next level?
Sure.
He's like, okay, what has 13 hearts but no other organs?
13
hearts.
Yeah.
It's a deck of cards.
It's a deck of cards.
Ah, cheating. Getting answers from people that aren't there.
Actually, I have heard that one before.
I should distinguish. I should. What is it? Damn it! I forgot. Disqualify. I knew it started with a D.
You could add the word so you don't need to.
I have heard that one before, sir, so I would have figured the answer out.
He's like, it's odd because it almost seemed like you cheated on that one. But anyway, would you like to move to the next level?
Talking telepathically to people in the room, it's just bonkers.
All right. So the next one, 2 fathers and 2 sons are in a cart, yet there are only 3 people in the cart. How is this possible?
There's a grandfather, a father, and then a son.
Correct. Yes. I've obviously done this before.
I'm just quite smart.
Do you want to?
Stuff all the time. Just really good at it.
Do you want to move up or?
Yes. I hand over another fucking 3 pieces of my fucking silver.
He goes, I fly all day, but I stay in the same spot. What am I?
A kite. Oh, maybe not.
Just get eaten.
Sorry, I jumped
Um,
in too quickly. My bad.
Cool. We'll go back to Sol while you guys think. Sol, what was your perception check?
17.
Cool. You notice as you start to begin to walk onto this grass, you take a step into the tall, not super tall, but like unkept grass. As you take steps and your foot implants into the ground, you kind of catch flowers growing in your footsteps.
Is it just me?
It is just you
Pardon. Time flies.
that is doing that.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go up and put my hand on the tree to see if I can pick up anything.
You feel this warm sensation. Like very warm sensation. Very warm. Very warm.
Yeah,
Hot. Your hand begins to catch fire.
No,
I'll
don't.
remove my hand. Yeah.
Cool. You remove your hand and you're just like it's odd because like being a robot man with no feelings, your hand comes off it and it startles you a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and sort of perplexed stare at the tree for
Cool.
Do you have a flesh hand now?
I would ask for I would ask for perception, then insight, then religion.
Okay.
Multi-level checks. Yes.
Since we were all at the market, can I say that I've gone over there with him, not necessarily with him specifically for that. As he's walking, and I see him, the flowers come up from behind his footsteps.
Yep.
Can I pick one up and put it in my herb kit?
You definitely can.
Tiptoe.
As you pick it up, it feels warm, very warm.
Add item, warm flower.
Warm flower.
Ew.
16, 19, 12.
16, 19, 12.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys have an answer to the riddle?
Yes, we do. Yes, I
What
came
is
up
it?
with this one. I'm quite proud. Is it a flag?
He's like, yes, it definitely is a flag.
I'm so fucking smart.
Still.
I'll forgive that outburst from earlier.
Sorry, I just really like kites.
Yeah. Do you want to move on to the next one?
Yes. What level are we on?
You are currently on level 6. This would be level 6.
Ooh.
This next one will be level 6.
Next one will be level 6.
Okay.
What's the highest that we have to go to?
Level 10 is the highest we have.
We can
And
do
then we
this.
get to meet the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Look, we could talk about meeting the Sphinx, yes.
Okay.
But nobody's
And then
ever
we
gotten
meet the
past
Sphinx.
all 10 levels, so.
And then we meet the Sphinx.
He goes, I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Speak without a mouth. Hear with.
Yeah,
hear
I
without-
speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Okay, I'm not.
Way craftier riddles than last time. I feel cheated.
I'm not. I'm not answering. I'm just brainstorming alive. Just brainstorming. I'm thinking like wind chime or something like that.
So it's the wacky inflatable arm.
String is what's throwing me off.
Okay.
The hearing bit's throwing me off.
Sol?
Alright.
So you feel it's odd. You've never felt this feeling before, except for when you were at your own sanctuary. There's something about this place that speaks to who you are, at like to the core. It feels nice. It feels great. It feels amazing. It flashes you back almost in your mind to the point where you woke up sitting against that pillar.
Is there any like blocks or anything explaining why this tree is here?
There are a couple, yeah, like laying around. They all point to the goddess called the Wild Mother. But whenever you read those plaques, there's something in your brain that says that's not right.
Yeah. Okay. I
have
don't
you
know
got
what
an
else to do.
Have you got an answer to the riddle?
No, because I forgot it. So it's,
No.
it's hear without ears.
I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
I think I figured it out, but I'm not there.
Well, tell me.
Tell me, let me
Turn
cheat.
your mic off, Astral.
Can I give a clue as to what I think it might be?
Is it one of the answers to one of Smeagol's riddles?
No. Oh, wait, actually, that's what I was thinking at first.
I'm not going to say yes, no, whatever.
I don't think it's voluntary.
We'll go back to Sol. Sol, what's up?
Yeah.
After reading the plaques and sort of recognizing that something seems amiss, can I just like take in the tree, then take some steps back and gaze up at the sun? Just because I feel like that connection would be the most obvious.
You don't see the sun. You are underground.
Oh fuck yeah, we are too. I don't like.
Make a perception check for me. No, actually, roll me a d20. No, d100. Roll me a d100.
I wouldn't know any history of the tree.
You can make a history check.
97.
Cool.
Damn.
Zil?
That's nope.
Is the answer an echo?
He goes, congratulations, you've gotten past the 6th level. Okay, would you like to go to the 7th level?
Yes, give me a second. Let me just remove 3 silver pieces from my inventory.
Okay, here,
I have
this
so many
one's...
problems with that riddle.
This one's a little
They
bit...
can't hear. They repeat. They can't hear.
But the
And
echo
they
is
need a
listening
mouth to start.
He goes, this one's a little bit longer.
Okay, I can't. I'm listening.
Echoes don't need the wind.
I'm typing it, but I'm typing it because I'm putting it in the chat so we don't forget.
I am something people love or hate. I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even higher. To some people, I will fool them. To others, I am a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I will show. No matter how hard... Yes! You didn't even let me finish.
I guessed it.
I'm telling you, man.
I haven't heard that one before, but I guessed it like 3 lines ago.
We had a dinner date the other day, and I pulled up like one of the little internet lists, and she got like 80% of them.
Jesus.
He's like, yeah, so...
But it's very in character for Vi.
Yeah.
There goes music.
There goes music.
No.
I was actually going to say it was like that
Monica!
little zipper hump that happens with your jeans.
Here we go.
Some people try to hide it.
It's a mystery to some.
It's just a giant penis, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
The better you look after it.
if you look after it.
no, like, can you repeat it and then so that everyone can hear it?
Yeah,
and
so-
then be like,
It was
"Duh,
a.
it's okay."
As soon as you said it, I was like, yes, obviously, yes.
I am something people love or hate. I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even higher. To some people, I will fool them. To others, I am a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I will show. No matter how hard people try, I will never go down. What am I?
Wow.
Age.
Bath in the chat said opinions, and I actually think that's a really good answer for that as well.
Yeah, that is a good
my
opinion.
first
That
guess
is a good
straight away.
opinion. Good answer.
That is a very good opinion.
Jackson.
I gotta stop
That's a
like
good
yelling it
opinion.
out just in case it's wrong.
He then goes, would you like to go to level 8?
I've already paid for it, so yes.
Okay. It
We've
can
got this,
be...
guys.
You ready?
Yes.
It can be seen, can't be felt, can't be heard, and can't be smelt.
Oh,
It
what's this
lies
from?
behind
never heard
stars
this
and
before.
under hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life and kills laughter. What am I? And while we're doing that, we'll go
condom.
back to Sol. Sol, as
Did someone write that
a
one down?
condom. Did I
yeah.
just say that?
That was
Wow.
definitely Chuck.
as you kind of like look at this tree and like look up towards the hole, the large iris-like hole opens up, and directly from standing in front of the tree and looking through this hole, you see the Aylmore star.
Anything sus about it, or it's just a star?
Make me another D100 roll.
While I'm assuming Azos here as well.
4.
You make a perception check. That's what you need to do. Yes, John?
Yeah, because I assume Azos with Sol here with us.
Yes.
Unless
he doesn't want to be.
I didn't say it, but I just said to Sam that I think I'm just carrying her on my shoulders and we're just going somewhere. So we probably would have followed the group.
We've
Yeah,
gone
cool.
on an
I feel like Zoth would have instinctively just followed anyway.
Yeah, I think I figured that he would have just been with Sol anyway. So I was just going to pull, after you're done with this, I was just going to pull him aside.
Okay, cool. What did you roll on the D100?
20 for a 26.
Nat 20, sweet.
For the perception, yeah.
You look at the star and you see the similar like explosion on its surface, which is odd because you shouldn't be able to see it from through the atmosphere. You swear you see a hand outstretched, reaching
Towards the
towards
tree.
you.
Yeah, okay.
Zill?
Grabbies?
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to make this guess. And I feel like we all have a consensus. Is it darkness?
He's like, it's the dark, but yes, I will take that answer.
Well,
yes.
cool.
Yes.
It's the
Nice.
same thing.
It's the
You
same
don't want to
thing,
get
yes.
into an argument with us about this.
Why do I not want to get into an argument about this?
Asher's like, my autism's fucking shit.
He's like, would you like to go to level 9?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Thank you.
God, run me.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
I am found in the sea and on land, but I can't walk or swim. I travel by foot, but I'm toeless. No matter where I go, I'm never far from home. What am I?
It's a snail.
Tradie on the doll. The lost
It
toes.
is a snail, yes.
It's a snail.
Very astute. Would you like to go to level 10, the final level?
Really?
Not very
Let
many
me
people
reorganize
have-
let me reorganize my money. Give me a second.
Not very many
the
people
real
have.
answer.
Real answer was a snail.
The answer was a snail.
It
It's
was
a snail.
Yeah.
I
What did
disagree,
you think
but
the
okay.
answer was?
All I thought of was in Pirates in the Caribbean when Jack
Tradie on the
Sparrow's
doll.
like, I once battled with a man who lost both of his arms and part of his eye, and just called him Larry.
Are you ready?
Go to Sol first. Go to Sol
Okay,
first.
Sol.
Can I see if there's anyone around and ask them who in the city would know the most about this tree?
So you approach like just I guess a random. You see like this human male just kind of like relaxing in the field of flowers. You kind of approach him and block out a little bit of the light in front of him. And he's like, do you mind?
Many apologies. I just have a few questions.
I'm assuming you're not from around here, yeah?
Most certainly not.
All right. I guess what are your questions? But make it
Do
quick.
you-
I'm trying to relax.
I definitely will. Do you know who in the city would know the most about this tree's origin?
Probably the market master would probably be the one that knows the most.
And where can I find him?
He gives you directions to the market master's tent,
Perfect.
which will now appear on the map.
No?
Bada bing, bada
I'm
boom.
heading. I'll thank him graciously and then move on.
Cool.
Yippee!
Yep, boy. The gentleman back to the Sphinx. I feel like we're like, shoo, shoo,
Yeah, I know.
shoo, shoo. This would be
Can
very
we
hard
just-
to
It's
animate.
working fine. It's
It
working
is nice
fine.
because
so.
it gives me like take up time.
Can we
Yes.
take like 1 minute to Charpok, actually?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
Charpok.
Let's go to Charbok.
Yeah,
And
so-
John as well, because John wants to have a chat to the rest of the
Azoth.
group. Azoth, yeah.
Cool. So I'm just tapping this other person on the shoulder, and I'm assuming I'm like halfway through the line at this
No,
point.
but
Like,
at this point, there is 2 people in front of you.
All right, well,
you begin to see. So as the line kind of goes up a few stairs, or had gone up a few stairs, it kind of turns into a room. You can see the two people in front of you, and every once in a while, you've been hearing the words like "next, next," and like the next person moves up, and everybody moves up.
So I just tap the person in front of me on his shoulder.
He's
Let's
like,
go.
"Yes, how can I help you?"
And just so you know, I'm pretty sure your idea was already taken by like a person yesterday. So if you want to head home, that's perfectly fine.
How do you know? What was the idea that they shared?
What? You haven't already heard about the new invention being made at the market? It's already on sale for 20 gold pieces, or 20.95.
Make a persuasion check for me.
20.95.
I'll guidance myself.
You just
What's my persuasion? Probably shocking. It's only +0 and...
Only a plus 0.
That's a 15 with a 4 for guidance, so 19.
cool. He's like,
Nice.
oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, I better go to the markets and see if it's the right one. Are you sure it's the one that I was about to propose?
Yeah, of course. You know, with the thing and the stuff.
Yes. How did you know?
How did you know?
Okay. I gotta go. And he like runs and leaves the line, leaving you to be next in line.
Perfect. That's all I need.
We will cut over to John.
As on, I have an understanding that you are collecting many great wealthy items for your future hoard.
When you walk up, if I'm getting that same euphoric feeling that Sol was when I walk into the area, I would be like laying face down on the ground in the
You are
grass and
not.
just like spinning. No,
You're not.
nothing.
You're not getting. You don't feel any kind of connection to this place.
Interesting. In that case, I'm standing there. I'll,
Really confused.
Yeah, I wave at John, but with my metal hand, and they go, "Oop," and then swap.
I'm still on your shoulders, Anna.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm just going to wave at Ali as well when I walk up. I think I have thought about things a bit differently than I originally have. I've seen you in battle. You seem like quite a powerful individual, or at least someone becoming of quite a lot of power in the future.
He like blushes as much as he can for a white dragon.
And a point at the metal arm. These items come from quite a distant background of quite a divine creature. Some of them have fallen into some unfortunate possessions and may have been corrupted in some way, but many others come with great power and in the wrong hands could do a considerable amount of damage. I am taking it upon myself to retrieve some of these items and take them out of the hands of those who are not worthy. I was wondering, as someone who is interested of these powerful items, and I may not have the capabilities that I once did in saving some of these items, perhaps you would be better suited to hold on to these if we come across them.
Why the change of heart, if you don't mind me asking, John?
There is a threat surrounding these items, and this is not a threat that I can deal with on my own, at least not now. I do see that I need help, and maybe some of these better items, although some of the corrupted ones in a gesture at the hand, may have some unfortunate side effects, and I would like to not see them used. Others may be quite helpful in our endeavors. I would hope that you could be a protector of some of these bad items. Keep them out of the hands of the people who should not.
I appreciate the compliment, mate, but the way I see it, I've been going down every fight that we've had. So
Going down.
any bit of help for me is a benefit, but I'd be happy to hold on to any shinies we collect along the way for you.
There may come a time in the distant future where I would like to reclaim some items, but I will assure you that there will be great compensation come that time.
Yeah, we can talk about it, mate. Nate, can I make an insight check?
You definitely can. On what?
John, just
John?
to see if it's just because he went from wholeheartedly, absolutely don't wear it to okay, maybe you can sometimes.
Cool. John, I would have you make a persuasion or deception, depending on which one you are doing. Do not tell me what it is, but tell me the number.
Wait, if I'm not trying to convince him otherwise?
Then what did you roll, Azoth?
21.
You get that. I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to add anything to it?
John, yeah, obviously at first he was very against the idea of people using these items, knowing their background. But after seeing you use them, and seeing how useful they can be in the right hands, that maybe he's been going about this the wrong way and he's pursuing a different path for the time being.
Have you got a way of knowing if these items are corrupted, or is it fairly obvious, like voidy tentacles coming out of the end?
I believe the people who corrupted them would have changed them to suit your benefit and have a negative consequence. The original items were generally hidden away and were not readily available. The person who kept onto these items would only hold on to them in a manner of which a celestial event as such may have happened where the equipment would be useful.
Celestial event?
Big words for Azoth.
He's like, you can see he's trying to sound it out in his head.
Celestial. We're not talking about an Ed Sheeran song.
Also, chat saying that they reckon
I know, we're not
going to
predict. We're not going to get the last riddle.
I'm pretty sure one person voted 1,000 on no.
Would do such a thing? Who would even do that?
I'll give John a tap on the shoulder with my non-glove hand and say, "It sounds like we have an understanding for now, mate. But I do appreciate your concern."
Yes, I would appreciate in the future, at least, if I recognize some of them, to at least ask if there may be some bad influences, but I think for the most part, you seem to handle yourself relatively well.
Only up from here, mate. And I'll just go on the grass anyway, fuck it.
I'm just going to watch you just lie down and then just...
You just lie on top of him.
I'm just going to stand there and then Ali's just like sitting on top of him. And I'm just going to be like...
He's just like lying in my lap, but I'm just like stuck.
Cool. We will go to the last riddle, and then we'll go back to Charpog.
Come on, we got this.
He goes, okay. So last one. Let's go with. Yes, this one. If you have me, you want to share me. If you share me, you don't have me. What am I? And we'll go to Charpog. Charpog. You hear the words, next please. As you walk into the room, you see a woman, an elven woman, behind a desk. She's wearing lightly green colored clothing. She has what looks to be like a cream kind of colored turtleneck on, and she has a red bandana wrapped around the top of her head. What?
Just one of the answers. Thank you, Ethan.
Ethan said an STD.
Valid answer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, and she's like, welcome. I am Yuffie. How can I help? You've got an idea? You've got a thing? A contraption? What's your idea?
So instead of the hunched over Charpog, he props himself up and he puts all of his arms behind his back and he holds it and he starts just pacing around the room, looking around. Cool. What's in this room exactly? Like a whole bunch of random contraptions?
Yeah, you see a whole bunch of random contraptions, like a lot of glass vials, notes stuck on walls, kind of like the medieval equivalent of Post-it notes stuck on certain things that say, like, don't touch this, don't mix with blue. This one hurts, like all that kind of stuff. Some even just have like scribblings of something that may have been written on there, but then has just been like scratched off.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so like kind of like a mad scientist kind of lab in a way.
Kinda, without the mad part, because she's obviously not showing mad signs.
Of course. So, well, you got an interesting little study here. A fair few contraptions or so. My idea is worth a lot. But if you were to invest in my idea, I must know of your credentials. What exactly have you created that I've seen on the market?
I'll be honest. I don't really make things for the money. It's more so like the scientific curiosity. I've made countless machinations and machines. I was part of the head research on Terra Machina for a while. It was quite exhilarating work. I made quite a few machines from there, including a few like they're kind of like battle medics that would help during the war. I have countless other contraptions, some natural, some biomechanical, some mechanical. So like there's quite a lot. I don't do it for the money. It's more so for the scientific curiosity. I guess on the market you probably haven't seen very many. I did help craft some of the I guess waste management and water management on Shalagoth. There's quite a few things I've done to better society. But yeah, it really depends. But again, nothing for money.
So, yes, management, waste. So, well, if that's the case, you're more interested in just scientific creations and more discoveries than anything, correct?
Yes, quite. Yes.
Interesting. So what if I was to bring you something of high value that hasn't been seen before?
What are you trying to bring me?
I haven't got it on my person. I haven't got it on my person. As you see, I don't really carry much apart from my blades. But if I was...
And a plushy toy of a penguin, I see.
Well, that is the childhood toy from many eons ago.
And you still carry it with you? Why do you carry it with you? Do you feel like a kinship to it?
The big baby.
Look, moving on. Well,
you see her write something down on the page in front of her.
Damn it. Well, in that case, I do have some things that might interest you. I don't have it on my person yet, but I am looking for someone to look into some things for me. In exchange, I will bring them interesting artifacts of sorts.
What kind of things are you looking into? Maybe I already know what it is you're looking for. Maybe you're trying to mislead me. I've had people do that in the past.
Well, I know of a place that has many treasures long forgotten that are very hard to bring back from, actually. I've been there before. Escaped there once. Don't know if I would like to go back there, but I feel like I'd need to. If I was to bring a multitude of things back with me, maybe you could help me shed some light on them, perhaps.
I'm definitely more than happy to take a look at anything you've got, or anything you may have. But
as I said on my person,
anything.
Of course not. But
and I can't offer any kind of financial assistance to you going to find said things.
No. I merely just want someone to help me discover what secrets they hold. That's all.
Sure, like I can, if you bring me something, I can have a look.
Perfect. So, well, I'll give you a little bit of shining idea to one of my glorious little creations then. What would you think of harnessing the power of a spelljammer, but in a smaller form?
In what regards? Like a mini spelljammer, or?
Not exactly a vehicle, but say for example, and I pull out one of my blades, say if I was to just stab this, and I just stab one of like just the furniture bits, But instead of hitting that, it goes over there and comes out like a mini tiny portal.
I'm interested.
It wouldn't have to be obviously just his blade. Put it back. But it could be anything. I could put my hand through it and then it comes out somewhere else predetermined.
Like a mini, like a some sort of like light shaping material bending device.
Exactly. It's the same technology that spelljammers use, except in smaller form.
I mean, it's a little bit different than a spelljammer. Do you know how a spelljammer works?
Oh, they go very fast, but to my knowledge and what I've been told by my previous colleagues, they travel through some form. My compatriots that have lost.
Oh, I thought you were talking about us, and I was like, oh, okay,
No.
so you're just leaving the party. Bye.
Spelljammers use not exactly teleportation, but astral projections and astral tunneling of some form. It depends on what spelljammer, of course, but there's ways of harnessing that in smaller forms. I would be quite curious if you're capable.
Sparks a few ideas, but I would need materials for said contraption.
Perfect. What do you need?
Maybe like 2 portable holes, some gold threading, and that's only for a prototype. I don't know what it would actually take for the actual thing. Maybe something from the astral sea that, I don't know, binds things together of ethereal make.
Like a astral thread.
I guess, yes.
Oh,
Space goo, maybe.
I definitely
Like
know.
some
ship.
I do know some form of thread that is
like something that's not always perceptible, but something to tie both of the holes together and then create like a tunnel out of it, but not. It would have to be like invisible to the naked eye, otherwise I'm sure you've got reasons for wanting said teleportation. I'm not sure about how portable it would be though, because obviously if you fold up the hole, it may distort some of the, I guess, the tunneling, and I don't know. I'd have to have the materials to test it properly.
That's fine. I know of some form of astral thread that isn't exactly known to many others, so I could possibly get my hands on it. But that's just one of my ideas. So all I ask is we stay in contact as friends, perhaps.
Well, I'll be honest. You've definitely piqued my interest. A lot of the other things that come through here, I'll be honest, are pretty numbskull ideas. Yeah, bring me those things, and I can definitely get started on something. It may take me some time, but I can definitely get started.
Perfect. Name's Charpark Archibald.
Name's Yuffie, and she puts out her hand.
Pleasure to meet you. If you need anything from me, I ride on the Golden Air. It's the name of the astral ship that I fly on with my crew.
Did you say Golden Ass?
Your
ass
crew?
As in donkey, or like
Air.
butt?
Air.
Oh, like the air around us.
Age. A-I-R.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get you. Fair enough. I guess if you bring me this stuff, I'll get started, but I need the materials first.
Perfect. Next time I come, boss, I'll tell you about my idea for a little arrowhead that creates a mini black hole. Perfect. See you soon.
And
I
see
head
her
off.
kind of like tilt her head as you turn around. Zill.
Could you just to confirm the riddle, because I think we have an answer.
Okay.
I wrote it down.
You ready?
I wrote it down.
If you have me, you want to share me. If you share me, you don't have me. What am I?
Secret.
Yes, is it a secret?
Yeah, secret.
Yes. Congratulations.
Oh my God,
you've gotten all the way to the end.
To be
Now-
fair,
Now
can
you
I
the
just
Sphinx? No. Sphinx
can I
would be
just
much
point
cooler.
out that virginity is also correct?
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, you don't
Give
really
me-
share virginity, so.
Give
Well,
me
if you
prize.
share your virginity, you no longer have it.
Okay,
me
but
prize.
just one part of.
Love is also pretty close too.
Give me
If you have
prize.
love,
Give
you want to
prize.
share love. And if you
He's
don't have
like,
love,
oh, okay,
you
so
Give Sphinx.
we don't usually have people come this far. I'll give you the thing that we have in place, the prize. You essentially get each tier's prize. So let me go collect that for you.
Every single one of the tiers, we
Yes.
get a prize for that.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
one each, right? Because you charged one silver piece each, so it's one prize each.
Well, some of the higher prizes I only have one of, but on the lower levels,
fine.
yes, I'm more than
That's
welcome.
fine.
I'm more than happy to bring one of each.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He goes off. Sol, what were we up to with your thing?
I was going to talk to the Market Master.
Market Master, sweet. Cool. You head to the Market Master. You see this massive stall. Well, not stall. This massive, like, almost like a circus tent. As you enter, you hear like this little bit of a snarl, and like somebody like opens the curtain for you, and you hear this. You may enter.
I will enter.
You see sitting atop like a small, like a large cushion, but like a small chair kind of situation, is a very well-fed green dragonborn that has what looks to be some sort of grease over the front of his mouth and over the top of his shirt, and a large like green frill that kind of sticks up through the center of his head. And he's like, hello, I am the Market Master. My name is Agroball. How may I be of assistance today?
I have a few questions regarding the miracle tree.
Aye, questions. Well, and he kind of like pushes a small bowl towards you, and he's like, I'm more than happy to answer any questions.
I'll put a silver piece in there.
He looks down and he goes, so what is your first question?
It stated that the tree was the result of the Wild Mother, but I believe this to be incorrect.
Yes,
Is that
the Wild Mother is a very giving lady. Not that I've met her myself, but, you know, I do rub hands with quite a few of the high society kind of people. There are rumors of another thing, and he pushes the bowl towards you.
You name your price.
Oh, information has no price. It's all about what you're willing to pay.
I'll put in a gold piece.
He goes, yes, well, there are rumors, you see, of it actually creating, you know, the hole in which you probably flew here with?
The Spelljammer.
You know, the hole in the ceiling.
Ah, yes, the iris.
Yes, there are rumors that something flew from the sun and created said hole that we now live in.
Do you have any further information regarding that?
Oh, I don't know. I do have a lot of information. And
Put
he
another gold
pushes.
piece in.
He's like, some say it was a burning ball of fire, but you know, it's just a rumor.
Would there be any literature around this rumor?
There may be some somewhere, and he pushes the thing towards you.
Another gold piece.
He's like, look, probably at the church. Have you heard of the church?
I have not.
There is a church in this section of the city, the Sediment Church. They usually hold quite a lot of literature. Otherwise, there is another place, and he pushes the bowl towards you again.
Yeah, sure.
He's like, how much do you put in?
Just another gold.
He's like, there's also a bookshop to the south that has quite a lot of literature. But you know, there is also one other place that only high society people like me would have access to. And he pushes the bowl again towards you.
Yeah. Last one. Sure.
He's like, you see, there is another tree, very similar to this one, but it is fenced off. It is in the noble section of this great city, this great central city.
If it were beneficial to you, could you gain me access?
Another question. And he pushes the bowl towards you again.
I'll just put in 5 gold.
He's like, I could definitely try. Again, I am the great Agrobal. I can do anything.
Could certainly try.
I will follow your lead.
Oh, not right now, Metal Man. I have business to attend to.
Then when?
When it suits.
Would it suit in the next 2 days?
Ta-ta!
I'll head to the Sediment Church.
Cool. Awesome. At this point, it's starting to get later in the day. It's weird because even though you guys are underground, you notice like the large crystals on the ceiling begin to slightly dim and become a little bit darker. So the prizes that you guys get.
Give me prize.
You each get a small badge. A small little badge.
Okay.
That says, I solved a riddle at the sanctum of the Sphinx.
I got it.
Wait, can we have a shirt that says I solved the riddle of the Sphinx and all I got was this lousy shirt?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm about to fucking execute this guy.
So each of you get a small badge that says I solved a riddle at the sanctum of the Sphinx. You each get a small wooden Sphinx toy. You each get a finely made sash that says puzzle solver across the front of it.
I'm not even gonna fucking bother writing this down. I'm just fuck me.
You are given a power core cell. So you guys notice this is similar to the one that Azos has.
One each?
No,
or...
one total.
For the group.
I take it.
This one, however, is of a purple color.
Ooh, give power core, please.
You take that. You also get like this small. Let me get the description up so that I don't give it the wrong thing. Give me a sec. It's from a book.
Power core, please.
You get a small handheld device that has a tube at one end and a small glass-like cavity with a cap.
It's the bomb.
A penis pipe.
Yeah.
You get given that.
I will identify that mistake.
And he's like, I guess if you come back tomorrow, I might be able to work out something about the Sphinx.
Murder.
That was really good.
Was that 7 things?
That was a
was that
riddle.
10 things? That didn't feel like 10 things.
Well, I mean, that's the prizes for all of the levels.
So some of the levels you don't get a prize?
Correct, yes. You get the prize below.
You better have the Sphinx.
Thank
Murder.
you so much.
Thanks.
You don't have
I
that
cast
Sphinx on
identify
speed
on the
dial.
handheld device.
Cool. So you it is a relic.
It's the pipe of blunt smoking.
No, it is called a nano needler.
Nano needler.
Yes.
Oh, Jackson knows all about those.
Tattoos.
So using the nano needler effectively requires preparation. The small glass cavity can be filled with up to 4 doses of poison or acid, or something beneficial such as a healing potion or whatever. When activated as your action, the device projects a single needle far smaller in width than a human hair, up to 500 feet at a target you can see or sense.
Damn.
You must succeed on a DC 17 dex save to avoid being struck. The minuscule needle penetrates clothes, armor, and skin. The needle deals no damage, and the injection is so tiny that the victim doesn't feel it. However,
like a little.
However,
one dose of whatever was loaded in the glass cavity takes effect the following round.
Okay.
Nice.
What
The
can be
nano needler
loaded?
has a depletion
Anything.
of 1 in D10.
it has to be like a potion, a vial, or something like
it
that,
has a-
correct?
It has a
MGL.
What? A depletion.
A depletion of 1 in 10, yes.
And what does that mean?
A depletion on a relic, if a relic has a depletion, it means when you activate it, you roll that dice number. If you roll a 1 on a D10 when this is activated, it misfires and is no longer usable. Ever.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wait, you can lucky that, right? Surely.
No, because it's not a D20.
No, because it is not a D20 roll.
Yeah, that's what was in the back of my head. I was like, is lucky a D20? And then I was like, no,
we
I don't
got the
want
nano.
it.
We got the nano needler. We got the power core. What else is that? All we got, and then we got the audience with the Sphinx
and then all the souvenirs.
and all the souvenirs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to put my souvenirs on before I leave.
Okay.
I'm like walking down the street, like
As
showing off.
you're
I'm like,
walking
got my
down the
sash
street,
on.
there's quite a few people that are like, "Whoa, he solved all of the riddles." And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they look like there's a few kids that are like, "Well, mister, when
As
I
soon
grow up, I want to be like you."
Give him a high five.
As soon as Greeley sees that, they are also going to put on their reward.
Yeah, I'm like,
Vi's already wearing hers.
Yeah, they're all
Running
like
down the street.
super happy with what you guys have done.
Those kids are going to grow up racist.
Yes, Venos?
Can the nano needler actually be used for tattooing or no?
No,
No.
you cannot.
That's lame.
What if it's a vial of tattooing?
I mean, yeah.
Well, there we go.
Fire a
perfect.
tattoo
get a
at something
single-
500 feet away.
Flash day. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool, to be honest.
Flash sale.
Most efficient flash day ever.
Cool.
Nate, can you quickly check your messages, actually,
No.
please?
No.
It's been so long.
Which message?
The last one you just got, hopefully.
I don't have a message from you. That's what you're
Text
saying.
messages.
Text messages since
Since when did text messages
Are
exist?
you ready?
Yep.
916 987.
No. Thank you.
Sorry, I thought you sent me something special, and I was like, you sent me a text message? That's like the first time you've ever sent me a text message.
I don't actually have your phone number, otherwise I would tell you how much I love you.
Have
Is that a point of
whole
inspiration?
spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's a point of inspiration. No. No. Yeah, cool. So it's getting darker and darker outside. You lot will probably need to bunk down somewhere for the night. Whereabouts are we headed?
I thought we were heading to the
Hag Hotel.
Hag.
The Hague Hotel.
Sweet. So you guys head to the Hag Hotel. It looks a little bit more dingy than the surrounding buildings, but it serves its purpose. It is a hotel. As you guys approach the main bar, there is a dwarf male behind the bar, and he's like, "What can I get you today? You guys need a room?"
Like 2.
2 rooms?
Will that sleep all, 9 of us?
We can make that work.
If you want to make it comfortable, I'd probably get like maybe 3.
3 rooms. It is.
Great. Well, that'll be 2 silver pieces a room.
What the fuck?
Perfect. I'm just
money
gonna
I
pay for
have.
that because nobody else is paying for it.
I don't know
I
how much money I
Never
have.
voluntarily pay for anything.
I have
don't
40
have
silver.
Any money.
And I'm paying it. I'm
Yeah,
paying.
you can do that.
I am.
Can we not trance in the lobby?
I mean,
Hypothetically.
for 4
Have
hours.
you tried the
but-
lobby?
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some sleep.
When I pay for the rooms,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean in close to the bartender and say, is a pretty dark place. Are any of these rooms, haunted?
Yeah, the one on the end, people have said they hear screams.
So can we get that room?
I'm more than happy for you to do that.
Perfect. And then that was all said very quietly. I don't know who else would have heard that because it was a very sneaky little thing. And then I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, I just paid for us some rooms, and I'm going to give Ollie the haunted room key."
You motherfucker. Fine.
Whatever.
He doesn't know anything is happening.
Cool. You guys head to the rooms. They're not super nice, but they're like decent. They're decent quality, especially considering the amount that you paid. Definitely enough to get a good night's sleep. Ali, as you enter your room, the floorboards creak in a way that's like a
hear that.
Yeah, I know. I realized because I didn't say green border. Yeah, the floorboards creak as you step into the room, and you can feel this weird draft.
Bit breezy. Who was gonna come in this room with me tonight?
Well, I actually wanted the haunted room, so I will go with you into the haunted room.
Did you just say it's a haunted room?
What? What? I said it's a hauntingly beautiful room.
No, you
Dancing
didn't.
in the lobby.
No, you didn't. Is this haunted?
I don't know.
Why do you want to be in the room with me?
Well, not maybe to protect you from that shopkeeper, that disgusting shopkeeper.
He was so lovely to me.
Zill pokes his head around the corner. What? Sorry, what was that?
Zill, my friend, this room is for us.
Is it?
Haunted, apparently.
I never said that.
Okay.
But hauntingly beautiful.
It is hauntingly beautiful.
I joined the room.
You pick
And
up the
there's
same
nothing-
thing, like the floorboards seem to creak, and that's that odd draft.
There's nothing about the shopkeeper that you need to know about.
So about this shopkeeper.
So anyway, you hear some screams.
Well, yeah. It's just us when
Sol, I think you had your hand up first, or was it?
I did, but Zill already left the room, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Charfog?
So I'm assuming I'm a bit later to the party because I was a bit further away.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Yeah, you rock up and they show you to the rest of your party.
Excellent. I would like to chameleon carapace and try and sneak into the haunted room.
Sure. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Hell yeah. Not as great as I was hoping. 19.
Sweet. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 19?
No.
Where's no?
You don't.
No, I know.
No, but
So I sneak into the room because I kind of overheard some of them talking in there. I'm not going to say anything, but I sneak in, and can I try and make my way? Is there like archways or like something up the top that I can like climb up into?
There's like a wardrobe that you could definitely climb on top of into the corner.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. Easy. Make an acrobatics or athletics.
18.
18, yeah, no worries. You climb up there like a bug, like a gecko on a wall.
Perfect.
Like a bug on a wall.
Like a bug on a stick. Yes, Zill?
I would just like to inform everyone, so Charpok, not that I know you're in there, but you would overhear this. Charpok, Venos, and Ali, I would just like to inform them that I do not do well with scary things.
I could not tell.
That's okay. The scariest thing in this room is Ollie.
What does that mean?
Oh, it means it's not a scary room.
What? I have killed people now.
We've all killed people, love. It takes a little more than that.
Innocent. I know, not that.
I've committed war crimes.
I've used chemical warfare.
What do you have against me?
You were mean to me. You were mean to me, and I was protecting
While
you
they're
from.
arguing, I would like to go and lay down in the bed and just try and get some sleep. I'm like,
I was protecting you from the yucky shopkeeper. I am genuinely worried about the way that he fetishized you, a child.
a child.
I am not a child. I might be
You are
shocked, but I am a full-grown person.
Just as yucky.
Don't yuck somebody's yum, Venos.
Yeah.
I will yuck a pedophile's yum anyway.
It's not a pedophile. I'm old enough to
That
do.
you know of.
A pedophile.
Yes, John. I can see this conversation going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No.
Can't hear you.
Muted.
I'm going to go and spend probably an hour on my book, and then I'm just going to go to bed in one of the other rooms that no one's in because everyone's over there talking about the not-so-haunted room.
Okay,
I'm just
cool.
trying to get some sleep, guys. Come on.
I'll
Come on,
probably go in the other room just because.
Cool. Sweet. As you guys all like bed down for the night, Ali, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Haunted room is giving me nightmares.
Do I get punched in the face as she like has like night terrors? She's like strangling me in my sleep. I'm like,
A wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Okay, very important. Is this wisdom saving throw happening after 4 hours or before 4 hours?
We'll see.
It was a 4.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you fade off into a dream, which we will get to in a sec. Charpok.
After a reasonable amount of time, which I believe Zil has had a substantial amount of long resting to grant him a long rest, I would like to pull out from underneath part of my carapace some of the charred bug sacks that I took from the ship, and I'm just going to yeet it at his face.
At whose face?
you're an asshole.
At Zil's face. Because he said that he doesn't deal well with scary things.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check or like a dexterity check of some description. Up to you if you want to do sleight of hand if it's better.
It's both +4. Can I guidance myself?
You definitely can.
Perfect. That's 22.
Cool. We'll get to that in a sec.
Can I see, just quickly, can I see Charpok do this? Has it been,
no.
have I exceeded my trance?
You would have
hours.
been getting close to exceeding your trance, yeah. So you would have exceeded your trance. However, he's still carapaced. So all you see is the thing just fly out of the corner of the room, to the point where, like, if you followed it back, you could see Charpok in the corner.
Does it look like a prank?
I don't know. Make an insight.
That's a 19.
Does it look like a prank?
Oh, it's definitely a prank.
So what I'm gonna do is
You guys are so fucking mean.
okay, so hear me out, right? Toll of the Dead doesn't do anything if you're at full health.
No,
Right.
it does.
It does.
You take less damage when you use Toll the Dead. So Toll the Dead deals
I was-
1d12
Or
when
1d8, right?
or 1d8, yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do.
Okay.
You pass Toll the Dead on me, like,
No, I was gonna toll the dead. I was gonna toll the dead myself, just so the sound of dolorous ringing bells was in the air.
Okay.
Horrible.
So Ali, as you drift off to sleep, the somewhat like you have to kind of like shuffle a little bit in order to get comfortable. Yeah, you seem awake. But you know you're not awake. You're definitely in a dream. You are currently in the same room that you are in. Everything is a weird shade of grey. And you can feel something just behind you on the bed.
Am I lying down still?
You are sitting upright.
Okay, I'll turn around.
Turn around. You see some like a figure hidden underneath the sheet.
And pull back the sheet.
You pull back the sheet and see what should have been Zill, except his face, parts of his face are caved in.
Ethan.
And are covered in grotesque scars, and it's like withering and decaying to a point where flies are like maggots all over the face, flies in the face, all that kind of stuff. You kind of take a step back, like off the bed, and everything fades to black. You are standing in this single silhouetted area in the center of an abyss.
I want to yell to Atia. Atia! Goddess! I don't want to actually yell right now.
Your voice echoes throughout wherever you are. And you hear a low, deep voice that just says, I'm coming for you.
I'm gonna start I think I'm just gonna start calling the party's names. So I'll start with Zill, Azoth, remember who was in the room, and then go to Venos.
Venos.
As she is having this bad dream, would Charpok and I be able to see her like tossing and turning, like panicked sleep?
Yeah, and you see like heavy sweat.
I'm feeling really bad about this because I honestly thought that it was all bullshit. And I'm gonna go over and try and wake her up. I'm gonna try and shake her awake.
She doesn't wake.
Nani?
As you're calling out these people's names in your dream, which order do you call them out in?
Zill first, and then Azoth.
Yep. So you both, Zill and Azoth, hear Ali's voice, panicked, like appear into your head. Zill, it wakes you up. Azoth, it wakes you up.
Okay, then next it'll be Venos and Charpok.
Venos, Charpok, you both hear Ali's voice.
I'm still frantically trying to wake her up.
Can I try and telepathically?
You definitely can try.
It's like, Ali, that's Dripkey, that wasn't me.
Who's Dripkey?
Ali! Halfling, small one! Can you hear me?
Make a wisdom save, please, Ali.
What's Azoth doing?
I'll be like putting my hands on your temples, trying to like cool you down.
It's a nat one.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. Zill?
The fuck?
Could I use my bonus action to, like, talk telepathically to Ali?
You definitely can. Yep.
Okay. I just want to say, like, it's okay, you're safe, we're here. Like, wake up. If you can, just follow the sound of my voice. And you'll find your way out of wherever you are.
So none of that makes its way through. You begin to hear slight parts of the people that you've called, like their voices, as if you were hearing them through a very thick layer of something. Like it's almost muffled, but you can definitely make out who they are.
I want to call out to the rest of them too, thinking, like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just freaking. I'm just trying to call everyone that's around.
Cool. At the edge of your vision, you begin to see black smoke start to drip, almost drip upwards from the floor.
Can I... If I cast Entangle, can I make it like a dome over myself?
You can definitely try.
I would like to cast Entangle.
Mark off the spell slot?
Yeah.
It does not work.
Why can't I mark my spells?
Gwilly?
Yeah, can I hear anything from the lobby?
Not from the lobby, but you do hear Ali's voice pierce into your head in a panic.
I would like to rush there
and
as quick
the
as
rest
I
of
can.
you begin to hear that same voice in your guys' heads, calling out your guys' names.
Maybe we should try and pull her out of the room.
Zil?
Are you going to do that?
Could I cast detect
I can't carry her out of.
thoughts?
Well, I could.
You definitely can.
Yes.
Okay, so I can shift. So I can attempt to probe deeper into. So I cast it, and then as an action, I can attempt to probe deeper into the target's mind.
What's your? It's a wisdom save, I'm assuming. So as you
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, so as you cast the spell to begin with, you're getting fear, emotions of fear, emotions of panic, like something's happening, and like even her Venos, as you're shaking her, you can feel her heartbeat like fast. It is pumping through her chest.
Right. So I would like to use my action to
probe deeper.
Probe deeper.
Cool. Ali, do you want to roll that save for me? It's
so
wisdom, right? And what's the DC?
So, either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts. The creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. So we both have to roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence check, please.
Yeah,
while you guys are doing that, who had their hand up next? Was it John?
Potentially.
Or was it Sol?
Sol.
Sol?
I want to cast Protection from Good and Evil when I get in the room.
Cool. You cast it. What does that do exactly?
The protection grants several benefits to creatures of those types being aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, and fiends, or undead. On attack rolls against the target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, you cast it, and it seems to take hold.
Yeah, it was a
John?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, cool. John, I think, was next, and then who was after that? And then Gwilly, and then Vi.
And then
John?
Vi, then Gwilly.
Oh, Vi, then Gwilly.
So
okay.
I'm going to walk in the room and see people crowding around around Ali. I'm going to just pull out my water skin and then empty the water over her face.
And now she's wet.
And then I'm going to go down and then hold her arms and then take a big breath and then activate my astral arms, and the aura that comes out of the astral arms, I want to shock her body in a sense, like similar to like a defibrillator. I want to just give it a pulse of power that runs through her
so
body.
You start shaking her at like a very, very rapid speed, like.
As it's cooling me down at the same time, so like the water's frozen on me, everyone's shaking me.
Vi and Gwilly, and then we'll go back to Ali, and now Zil, apparently. Can't hear.
Muted.
You're muted.
Muted. It's just.
I think it's the mics in the wrong way.
Too far from your mouth.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just swapped up to wireless. I'm going to cast message.
Cool. Cast message. What do you say?
Ollie, it's okay. It's a bad dream. We're here. We're trying to wake you up. You just wake up.
Nothing comes through.
You can reply to this message.
Is the
Gwilly.
message only 25 words?
Yeah, I just if I can
this
touch.
was message, not sending.
Have I got to the room?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just give Ollie guidance.
You just start shoving good berries down her throat.
Cool.
At the same time.
Zil, as you probe deeper into that brain thought, you, with a flash, you are in the same room.
Fuck.
You are in this abyss that's slowly beginning to fill with smoke. You see Ali in the distance, but it's almost as if you're peering through glass.
Can I yell out to her?
You can definitely try.
I'd like to scream at the top of my lungs, bang. I was just about to make a joke that is kind of not fitting, but you know how Abe Simpson is like, Mrs. Bovey! Mrs. Bovey! I'd like to do that, but for Ali.
Cool.
Stand that reference.
You bang.
She
bangs.
bangs.
Oh, baby, when Zil moves, he moves.
Please, no.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, you yell, but Ali doesn't seem to respond. You just see her in complete panic, complete fear. Ali, what color are your soul knife aberrations?
They are the same, like, greeny color of the rock, which is my eyes as well.
Cool. You see the smoke begin to change color to that same greeny kind of colored that you've seen through your blades. You hear that voice again. I found you.
Can I try and pop out my blades? What happens?
They appear in your hands. But almost as if when you grip them, they feel like the handles are made of rose thorns. Like they prick your hands. They feel like they are embedding themselves into your hands.
I'm going to keep holding on and start trying to turn and look and figure out where the voice is.
Cool. You look around. All you see is black void. You see that smoke slowly beginning to fill everything that you see. That green-colored mystic energy of some description filling the area around you. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, you bitch. No. Wow. Oh my god. That is fucking intense.
Can I get my bug sack back?
Don't throw the bug sack.
Well, I mean, Zill would have woke up with it on his face.
Yeah.
But very important. Throw it aside.
Yeah. We have more important things to do.
Yep.
Oh my god, that was intense.
That's a bit creepy.
Quite the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Nice ending.
Yeah.
What?
So, yeah, that's where we're going to end tonight. So thank you all for joining us. For anybody that's viewing, thank you to our subs. Thank you to our followers. We very much appreciate it. We very much appreciate you all being part of this journey that we are all on. We will have some announcements for future, so check them out from our Twitch page. We do also have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, a YouTube channel. If you want to watch some of the previous VODs, they're on the YouTube channel. And yeah, they're all lovingly curated by our very own Sam. Yeah, give him a wave. So head over to there if you don't mind. Give us a follow on Instagram. Give us a sub on YouTube. That'd be awesome. And yeah, I guess we will end it there.
Win.
Anybody have anything else they want to add, or we just gonna go hard right now?
Are we gonna end it with a?
End it with a finger.
I feel like I didn't do many.
Finger.
I feel like I didn't do too many fingers this session.
We'll also be rating. We'll also be rating Eldritch Imp, so we'll be jumping over saying hi. Yeah, you look like they're starting up a D&D campaign on Twitch as well, so
Thank you for the
same level
compliment about my beard, by the way, chat. I just clicked into that and saw that. It's very.
If you didn't know, that's my mate Chris. We've gamed with him before.
Oh. Yes.
Well,
Less important.
We'll start the raid then.
Yep. We'll get that raid going.
Oh no.
And yeah, if everyone's cool to raid, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
D&D campaign in the beard, yes. We'll call it the Bearddom.
The bearddom.
Lol.
Campaign, what?
So I guess, yeah, let's head over to Eldritch Imp.
Alright.
Yes.
Cheers.
Bye. Thank you again.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.